Hey guys, I'm Prince Rich with Rich Technology Group, and in today's video, we are going to talk about how to get free business phones. Yes, free. Cisco, Polycom, Link, and many more brands from any hosted voice over IP phone system carrier in the United States. We've done this many times for many customers nationwide in many states. So we know the ropes, we know the ins and outs, and I'm going to go into how you get these phones, and what kind of strings are attached. A lot of people, they see this and they think, what's the gimmick? What's the catch? There really isn't a catch per se. And we're going to talk right now about exactly how you go about getting the phones, what the terms are, how it works, and what you can expect. But for those of you who are watching this that are thinking, I need a new phone system, I don't have a lot of money, I don't have thousands of dollars, what I'm going to share with you in this video is exactly what you're looking for. It is a tool that all of the major carriers in the industry have put in place to make it easy for people like you to transition to a new phone system without accruing hundreds of dollars, out of your corporate savings or thousands of dollars out of your corporate savings or whatever. It's a way to help make the switch to their service easier for you. So, how do you get these phones? First of all, we represent most all of the carriers: Vonage Business, RingCentral, Nextiva, Star2Star, Megapath, Jive Communications, and many, many more. I can tell you, as somebody who works with them all, they all have free phone promotions. Cisco's, Polycom's, Links, other brands, you name it. What you probably have noticed is, why do you not see this publicized on their website? Because they usually leave this promotion for their dealers. This is a promotion that, a bunch of time ago when these companies decided, hey, we can sell more service if we give away equipment to make it easier for people to transition to a new phone system. The average small business, especially in today's economy with things like taxes, and you've got employees expense and all that kind of stuff, they know the average business, even though they may have money laying around, they don't have $10,000 laying around for, 100 Polycom phones for their office or 50 Cisco phones or something like that. So they understand that for you to transition to a better service, it's got to be feasible. It's got to be easy for you to be able to do. But like I said, most of them, they don't publicize this on their website. They usually leave this as a tool for people like us that are agents and resellers for the carriers to be able to interest and try to help make easier people like you that may be watching that need a new phone system to make that transition without bringing on a bunch of expense. So the short of it is you're probably wondering right now, well, Prince, if you're saying that you represent Vonage Business and Nextiva and Jive and all these other companies, how come I don't see anything on their website about the free phones promotion? Because they don't publicize it. That's what you got people like me for, to help you, to help teach you some of the little dirty tricks, in the phone and the telecommunications and internet industry. So the short of it is if you're thinking about looking at a new phone system and you're thinking about a particular carrier, but you haven't reached out, call me and I'll find out what kind of promotions and what models of free phones they have and what those terms are like. Number two, we already covered that. They want your business. It's kind of like if somebody said, we want you to use, this is a pretty extreme analogy, but we'll just roll with it. It's kind of like if, actually, I'll give you a better analogy that's legit. HP, because we sold computers and all that stuff for a long time, but as most of you know who have followed our channel, you know that we've transitioned into almost fully a telecom and internet provider. But in a previous life in the company, we sold for all the major electronics companies: HP, Dell, Acer, Lenovo, Asus. We were a dealer for all of them. We still are a dealer. We just don't push it as much anymore. HP had a thing for the longest of time because they make most of their money. If any of you out there watching this know HP's business model, you know that for their printers, they make most of their money off of their consumables. They don't make any money off of their actual printers or anything like that. In fact, their business model is actually designed to some degree to show and take a loss on the printers and the copiers and the laser jet printers and fax machines and whatever that they sell, because they know that If you buy their machine and you like their ink and their quality of their consumables, you're going to prefer to buy HP toner, HP paper for your fax, HP ink for your inkjet printer. So they know that they'll recoup that cost later, that investment later on the stuff that they really make money on, want to focus on, the consumables, as we call it, the ink, the toner, the printing supplies. So HP has had things for years. For those of you who have followed them or get the emails in your inbox for your business, they will literally give away inkjet and in some cases laserjet printers just so that you have a machine and you buy the supplies from them. The carriers to some degree are the same way. They don't really make any money off the phones, even if they sold you the phones. To them, it's a commodity. But you got to have the phones that support their features and support the newer features for those types of phones in the industry. So they know, hey, this person has a crappy phone system. They know they need a better phone system. We know we offer a better service that offers the features, functionality, and the better monthly cost compared to what they're paying now for phone service. Why don't we just make this easy for them without them having to go in the hole thousands of dollars in equipment or charge it on a credit card and just give them the daggone phones? We'll make the money back later over the life of the contract. So it's a win-win for everybody. You guys get new shiny phones from the latest and greatest with the best features, everything from color LCD screens to multi-line to call transfer and all that. You get the latest and greatest phones, they get your business, and it's also a win-win for you because if you're on an analog phone system, you're going to be paying less for hosted IP anyways compared to what you're paying per month. So it's really a win-win for everybody. So the short of it is, point number 2, they want your business. It's like I said, it's just like HP. They want your business. If you don't need a new printer or you don't want to pay for one, they're going to give you the printer for free so that you'll buy their supplies. So it's a win-win for everybody. Number 3 is how the terms work. I wanted to talk to you guys about that. Some of them are different, but the way that the majority of the terms work is like this. Most of them, if you do their free phones, and we've had people that have called us that are like call centers that need like 200 freaking phones or more. And yes, there is no limit to this. If you need that many extensions or that many phones, we can actually get you that many Cisco or Polycom phones for free. We're not talking some cheapo phones. We're talking phones that are normally valued at anywhere from $85 to $250 a phone if you were to buy it outright versus take advantage of one of these free promotions. But the short of it is how the terms on most of these typically work is you sign a contract. It's usually anywhere from 12 to 24 months. I've not seen any that were over 24 months, but the ones that we see with Vonage, Nextiva, Jive, all those companies, they range between 12-month to 24-month terms, 1 to 2 years. And the way that it works is let's say that you are 12 months into your 24-month term. And the value of the phones that you own, because they're your phones after you go into this agreement and get the phones, they are by all means legally yours to take to another carrier, which they are compatible with other carriers if you decided to go. There's no phones that are locked in with one carrier that we see with these carriers. You can transfer them to other ones. But the way that it works essentially is let's say, for example, you're 12 months into your 24-month term, so you're halfway through. And the value of the phones that you got, let's say that you were given 20 Polycom VVX 301 phones, which is valued at like almost a $200 a pop phone. Let's say that you had 20 of those, and let's just for the sake of conversation say that those phones were valued at $3,000. If you decide that you want to cancel your contract with said carrier, Vonage, Nextiva, whatever, 12 months through, you owe them for the value of half of what the value of those phones were at the time of the quote, which is always on the quote. Even though the quote shows your phones as free with most all these carriers, it shows you the deduction and shows you, hey, even though we're giving you these phones for free, this is what these phones were valued at before the free promotion. So there. So that's kind of how it works. I don't think that's a pretty bad deal. I mean, if you decide you want to cancel it, you still got free phones. Everybody out here knows really at the end of the day, nothing in life is free. So I would say if you canceled your contract, let's say 75% of the way through your term, and you owed them 25% of $3,000 to take those phones and go to another carrier that you chose to go to for whatever reasons your business saw fit, I'd say that's pretty fair. I would say you actually made better out than the carrier did. So, you know, really, the short of it is, if you're watching this and you're thinking about getting a new phone system, these promotions, these free phone promotions with these carriers, we've worked with so many different hundred customers with so many different carriers. If you're switching to a phone system, it really is a no-brainer. You really are almost kind of crazy to not take advantage of one of these free phone promotions if you're thinking about getting new phone service and going with a new phone system. You might as well take advantage of it and get the free phones. So if you're somebody that's watching this, again, we represent all of the major carriers. We can do the shopping for you. We can get with the provider. We can do the price negotiation. We can arrange it all. We can even show you the different phone options that are available for free and let you tell us, no, I don't like this Polycom. I like this Cisco, or I don't like this Yelink. I like this Polycom, and here's why. And then help you put it all together and basically, essentially, switch to a new phone system for pennies on the dollar. Training and everything included, and even save you on what you're probably paying per month for your current phone situation now. So again, this is Prince Rich with Rich Technology Group. Thanks for watching this video. And just any of you out there watching, call me if I can help you or your business with anything.